Now to the east, troublesome fire and the arrival of that much-needed snow.
At 15% contained, this is far from being in the rearview mirror, but for once, first responders seem to be able to catch their breath.
Firefighters say that growth has stalled and activity may not pick up again for several days. Mike Nelson's tracking conditions in Granby. JACLYN Allen has some great news on people stepping up to help.
And we begin tonight with Russell HAYTHORN and the story of a family who lost everything but their lives. Russell?
Yeah, Ann, and they are certainly grateful for that. We are now behind the fire lines here at 6 o'clock. This is a roadblock that leads into a community just to the west of 34 in between Granby and Grand Lake. And you can see just how destructive and discriminatory this fire was. The homes at the bottom of the hill are still standing, but up at the top there, you can see all that is left of that home is a chimney. That family you mentioned just a moment ago described what it was like the moments they were evacuated last Wednesday night.
As I was driving home, it was just a very eerie. I looked up and the whole sky around me just turned this deep red.
Amanda O'Mara says she tried to pack up as much as she could, but quickly realized she was in immediate danger.
2 minutes later, I saw flames right outside our window, and I dropped everything we had, grabbed the dog, and ran as fast as I could outside with the lights on and the doors wide open still and bags just laying everywhere, but I ran as fast as I could to my Jeep. Within seconds, the whole forest around me lit up in flames.
Last phone call I had with her was her hysterically screaming, surrounded by fire.
Trees started falling down on the road, trees started falling on my Jeep, and I was going so fast I ended up ramming into a tree, and one of the branches just went right into the radiator.
A Good Samaritan stopped to help, and eventually her husband, Mike, a firefighter himself, got there too.
That was an amazing embrace to see her again. You see it in our line of work all the time, but being on this end of it, just terrific.
Their harrowing story, just one of many tragic tales.
The most didn't get out with anything. I mean, that's how fast this fire went.
And yet, this community has now rallied around Amanda, Mike, and all the others who lost their homes.
Just people wanting to help. It's just been insane. It's like it's still brings tears to my eyes.
It's honestly overwhelming. Like you said, complete strangers helping, and it's hard to accept that kind of kindness.
What a harrowing story from Amanda and Mike there. They're hoping now you donate to the victims of this fire. You can see, check it out, the fire burning. It actually jumped 34 right here, charring the bottom of those trees right up to Lake Granby. You see Lake Granby just beyond those trees. Incredible, the destruction here. The snow has obviously been very beneficial to the firefighting efforts. And speaking of evacuees, my colleague JACLYN Allen has been with evacuees down in Westminster for the better part of today, and she is live now. JACLYN, they're serving warm meals among other things there.
Right, I'm live here at the DoubleTree in Westminster, where the Red Cross is putting up 270 fire evacuees in this hotel right now, but the Red Cross isn't providing all the meals. So this hotel, Frolic Brewery, and some food trucks, including this one right here, that's just about to serve dinner here tonight, they are coming together to help meet this need.
Do you want soup and a sandwich, my dear? We're from Estes Park. We got evacuated a few days ago.
If anyone is in need of comfort food,
I've been here for 5 days now.
It's the people forced out of their homes by fire and now ice.
They're asking people to please not come back up there. They're having to rescue people off the side of the road.
For 270 fire evacuees, the Westminster DoubleTree has been home away from home.
As long as we're together, we're good.
Families who left on a moment's notice, many with just the clothes on their backs.
The evacuations happened very, very fast.
Because of COVID, the Red Cross can't provide the typical shelter in gyms or schools. They're paying for hotel rooms, snacks, but not all meals.
People keep asking me what they need. The biggest thing was food.
DoubleTree staff served 450 free meals. Frolic Brewery and several food trucks have also donated and served.
Right now is an important time for everyone to dive in and help each other.
When evacuees reached out to contact Denver 7 for help, we stepped up thanks to your generous donations to the Denver 7 Gives Wildfire Fund.
We want to provide breakfast and lunch for any evacuees still here tomorrow.
Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. That would truly help us.
At a time when it's hard to see the positive.
Colorado's awesome.
I love my state. Everybody pulls together when they need to.
People who don't know when they'll be able to go home take comfort in the little things.
Grilled cheese sandwiches, yum!
She was very excited about the grilled cheese sandwiches. Red Cross does have snacks and supplies here for people. Denver 7 Gives will be here tomorrow morning with a hot breakfast and then box lunches for any evacuees still here. And evacuees tell me that is just one less thing that they have to worry about, because right now, between the fire, their homes, the weather, and COVID, they have enough. Reporting live in Westminster, JACLYN Allen, Denver 7.
Gosh, JACLYN, thanks. So many good people, and thanks to your generosity. Listen to this. Denver 7 Gives has raised nearly $100,000 to help those people impacted by the fires.
And we can keep it going. Here's the number, 303-777-7492. That's the number to call until 7 o'clock tonight. Townsend Retirement Planning is matching at least $5,000 in donations this evening. And we promise you, every dollar goes directly to those who need it most in Larimer, Boulder, and Grand counties.
Wow, thank you all so much.